MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park. Number 41 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1.3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Jed Jerko will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Second baseman
Matt Carpenter gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On the ground to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. It's the Cardinals. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. Now, hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Jonathan Villar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Leake gets the sign. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And with a quick breather here, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Johnny Peralta makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Braun looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
And with 2 strikes, when you force a hitter to hit your changeup, that's how you take his power away, especially when it's down in the zone. That's a sign of a smart pitcher right there.
Matt Holliday will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Left side. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone. Yadier Molina will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that's the 3rd out. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Chris Carter digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Hit to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Domingo Santana will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. William Lopez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We play. Mike Leake set to lead off the 3rd. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Stephen Piscotty will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Piscotty is retired, 2 down now. Jed Jerko stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
2 quick outs in the inning. This hitter's job is to work the count, get on base, and give his middle-of-the-order hitters a chance in this inning.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 13.
Matt Carpenter will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Jerko takes the turn and heads for home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Rendell Grichuk will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 23 will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Leak into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Number 41 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're still down. It's 2-0. Johnny Peralta is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Carter is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Matt Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2 pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
Into the
Cardinals.
box now, Matt Holliday. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final. Jonathan Villar will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And another foul ball. Leak sets his sights, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Scooter Jeanette is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
On left fielder number 8, Ryan Braun.
Oh, that is a sweet play right there. He's trying to get this ball to second quickly, so he fields it and scoops this thing all in one motion.
Ryan Braun will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Hit to short. To his right, Villar. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Mike Leake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Stephen Piscotty will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt? And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Chris Carter will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, it really wasn't the best result in his last at-bat, but it was a great battle. He saw a lot of pitches up there, so let's see if maybe he can build off that and get a base hit right now.
Third baseman, William.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Leaks ready. Here it is on 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Holiday is under it. And that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through. Jed Jerko makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Smoke toward third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Line to the right side, but foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Rendell Grichuk ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Number 23 will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Catcher,
Eldon Hart is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Wesley.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Jerko has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Johnny Peralta will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Rocket to third. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Matt Adams takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. Corey Knebel will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Matt Holliday will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as they'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
He squares, and it's in the air. Mike Leake comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with one away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those two guys into scoring position.
Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Stephen Piscotty gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Jonathan Villar will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Right on the corner, 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Scooter Jeanette will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3. Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Will Smith will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Jed Jerko, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Braun, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Rendell Grichuk will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Johnny Peralta steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
The 2-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the run scores. Michael Blazek is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Matt Adams will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Into the box, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2. Chris Carter will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Domingo Santana will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. William Lopez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Number 23 will stand in here. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3 and 2. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as they're... Yadier Molina will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. In there, a base hit. Mike Leake gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And reined in, 1 away. Stephen Piscotty struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Jed Jerko will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. There's one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Eldon Harr will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. Jerko fields it cleanly. And he's set down 1 away. Larry Hammock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1 and 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Jonathan Villar will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Around first, heading for second now.
He's safe.
Scooter Gennett gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Mike Leake. Don't put that card in your... Number 22 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 22.
Daniel Castro stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Jeff Dozier trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far.
Yeah, but one hit will do a lot to take that bad taste out of your mouth. Just one.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. It looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Ryan Lavarnway steps in to begin the inning.
The catcher, number 36. Ryan
sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Now batting, right fielder
Dennis Cole is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on and way too fast.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Center fielder, number 2, Ryan.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Yet another shot to end. Alonso Moreno is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Gordon Beckham comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Oh, he has just been a man among boys out there this year. I got a feeling you're not going to be seeing this guy as a minor leaguer too much longer.
Hey, 2 outs here.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line.
I got it.
Sands is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Yet another shot to end it right. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing.
Number 22 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 22.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Alonso Moreno is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Leading off the inning, Dennis Cole, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
Andrew Lowry comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Arnaz sprinting after it. A quick out number 1. Freddie Hammock will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Jason McLean will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ryan Lavarnway comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Second baseman. Reed
Brignac is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on us. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good...
Number 22 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 22.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Rich
Oh,
Ibanez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
David Iwamura steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you can tell by the way he's attacking these hitters, he's not trying to hit corners or anything, and he's just getting that ball back and saying, let's go to work.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch.
First baseman.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game.
Just about set for baseball here at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the PCL All-Stars and the International League All-Stars. It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Brad Brown is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Slade corrals it. Brian Woodward stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with that, let's check out the International League starters on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Warren Guzman steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first four men have been unable to do.
Wow, what a start to this game. 4 straight strikeouts, and he's baffling these guys.
And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Right fielder.
Angel Santana stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Still looking for our first hit in the ballgame. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Vance Hernandez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over their third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Russell Franklin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game. Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 22 is in the glow. And we all suspected this day would eventually come when we saw him drafted in the first round a while back. He's made the journey through the minors, and he makes his major league debut in this one.
Well, Matt, making your debut in the show is a very satisfying and exciting experience. You work your entire life to reach this moment, and when you finally do, it can be really overwhelming in a lot of different ways. Not only are you dealing with nerves, but also everything just seems bigger. The stadium, the crowd, the pressure, it's all amplified at this level. As for this guy, there's been a lot of hype around him since before he was even drafted, so I think everyone is excited to see what he looks like against big league competition.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show has ball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, Game 2 of this three-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. His on-base percentage is over 400 in the last 10 ball games. Done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Wade Miley gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable.
Hey, you'll be out now.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Not only that, but they've got a 2-0 lead here already. So this offense is really providing a big spark for their pitching staff.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Seager is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Garcia is there. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Nelson Cruz will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race. Currently second entering play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 here at Safeco. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Adam Lind will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away.
Batting fifth. Right
Franklin Gutierrez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Seth Smith.
Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Rollins. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Ketel Marte will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Got him.
The 3rd strikeout for him now. Got him out front a little bit here. He winds up turning this pitch over nicely, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. 268 the average for him coming in. One home run and 4 RBIs. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Luis Sardinas. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too. Leading off the inning, Leonis Martin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he got him. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck him out. Nelson Cruz stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more. Adam Lind will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Go out here, huh?
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Seth Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bounce to first. To his right, Carter, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it. Ketel Marte will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
The catcher, number 3. One down here, fellas.
Mike Zunino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Luis Sardinez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Leonis Martin will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight
is 1-2.
Not a comfortable spot to be in.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Kyle Seager is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
1 down.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Rollins ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The perfection continues. 20. Adam Lind will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there, and it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Franklin Gutierrez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
1 down now. 1 down.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into sight.
Seth Smith will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ballgame are growing dimmer by the batter.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 away now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Plays it 1 now.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Ketel Marte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Mike Zunino will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Strike three. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Luis Sardinas will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
1 strike from perfection. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
That is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Welcome back to the MLB pregame show. The action is right around the corner, but before we get there, we'll take a look at some young talent you'll see out on the diamond with today's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 22 will be in the glow, and everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that it's sort of obvious, but really, there's not another word that I can think of that describes him on that day better than dominant. But after all the emotions and excitement he's dealt with this week, it'll be interesting to see how focused and ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jose Iglesias makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric, these White Sox as they enter play today. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
Hey, let go. Let go. What's up?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
No ball.
Sure, Matty.
Strike.
Melky Cabrera's defense, that's not the reason he's playing at the major league level. He's at best a below average corner outfielder. He doesn't have a ton of speed or a stellar arm, but he does well enough to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Come on now, here we go.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Here's a ball popped up behind the plate for Avila. A quick out number 1. Victor Martinez will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Into the seats, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Nick Castellanos steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. That's popped up out towards short right field.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I got it.
Holt has got it, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now. Jared Saltalamacchia leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
You know, it's just the third inning, but you can already tell. So far, he's wearing out that inside corner. He doesn't want these guys to get too extended, and it's worked out for him so far. How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Cameron Maben will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he just looks like he's swinging underwater. Way behind those first 2 pitches.
Rollins is there for it. 2 gone. Mike Aviles digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Cabrera retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
1 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
Alfred Broussard is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, we got one here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
Got it.
And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. J.D. Martinez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Come on, guys.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's the switch-hitting Victor Martinez, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Well, there's another first-pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Batting, third baseman, Nick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
0 balls,
and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trailed. Jared Saltalamacchia makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Cameron Maben is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Mike Aviles stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
All right, here we go now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Jose Iglesias will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, sit him down. Strike him out. Here we go.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Alfred Broussard is in for the 3rd time now, as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The perfection continues. J.D. Martinez come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
0-1.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. High pop-up. Holt is there for it.
I got it.
Makes the play, 1 away.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Nick Castellanos will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
No balls, 1 strike.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 20. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jared Saltalamacchia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier. But come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Number 4, Cameron Maybin.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Carter in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
1 out to go. Can you believe this? Man, I wonder what's going through his head right now.
Two down now, 2 down.
Mike Aviles will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I got it.
Avila is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game.
But that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 2-0. So long from Chicago. Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 22 is in that spotlight. And everybody's been talking about the perfecto he tossed a few days ago, so today everybody's anxious to see what his encore will be.
Yeah, and it was such a thrill to watch him make baseball history with that perfect game. I mean, it's just such an amazingly difficult thing to do, and he did it in such dominant fashion. I mean, I know that it's sort of obvious, but really, there's not another word that I can think of that describes him on that day better than dominant. But after all the emotions and excitement he's dealt with this week, it'll be interesting to see how focused and ready he is in this one. Should be a fun one to watch.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities, Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Danny Santana comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's flared toward left center. Calling for it, crisp. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike one. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Yeah, Matty, we all know the Todd father from the home run hitting contest. The guy has as much power as anybody in the game, but he's also a gold glove threat. Still a great third baseman with ability to make some outlandish diving stops. Plays one of the most difficult positions as well as anybody in the game. Quick reflexes, ice-cold veins, man, he can play.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. After 1, no score. Brian Dozier will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Joe Mauer will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, just goes right through him.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
No ball.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch-out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Hey, come on now.
Eddie Rosario will stand in now as we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1. Dino Dominguez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
John Ryan Murphy is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Danny Santana stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, come on now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up on the ground to the left side. From deep in the hole, and a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Right fielder,
Miguel Sano is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So striding in, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia on the run. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Joe Mauer, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Eduardo Escobar will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The left fielder, number 20,
Eddie Rosario is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, if you want to be considered a strikeout pitcher, you better have a pretty good one of these. You see it here again on Show Track, and this is now 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts so far in the inning.
Dino Dominguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. John Ryan Murphy will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in his first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Danny Santana will stand in for the third time now,
right
still
here.
without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
Straight up, straight up.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Eduardo Nunez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Miguel Sano steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The second baseman, number 2,
Brian Dozier is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
1 out now.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Joe Mauer will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down goes... Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Eddie Rosario started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Dino Dominguez will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Garcia will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. A shot there of St. Paul, Minnesota, just down I-94 from where we are as we're set for the 9th inning in this one. John Ryan Murphy will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot. This offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
No ball.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Danny Santana will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. Eduardo Nunez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, 2 down.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.